State Championship Motocross Series will make its first ever stop in Port Angeles this weekend, and I paid a visit to our local track up on Deer Park Road to see how the preparations are going. There were only a couple riders out on the track while I was there, but you won't see any more this week as Olympic Peninsula Motorcycle Club officials plan to shut it down to put on the finishing touches. Yes, the big event is the Washington State Motocross Series. It's an 8-race event, and it attracts the top riders in the Northwest, including area pros, who will compete for a $1,000 purse. This track has never looked so good. Club President Tom Hines and his crew have really been putting in the hours, and they appear to be on course with only a few days to go. I caught up with club officials Jim Wright and Bill Roberts and asked them how big this event is.
This is the biggest race we've ever had up at the facility here. This is sponsored by the Continental Motorsport Club of California. So we're expecting 350 to 400 riders. So it is the biggest event we've ever had here.
And what's been involved in preparing for this?
Tremendous amount of effort's been invested so far. We've had to move all our pit area and spectator area to the lower portion of our track here. So that's required that we install tunnels and provide a safe place for the spectators to be away from the bikes.
And a lot of people involved in this?
We've had a couple dozen people so far. We probably had about 75 to 100 equipment hours, just in equipment alone, moving dirt, packing things around, and it's been a lot of people have helped us out.
You got about 3 days to go. Is the track ready?
Track will be ready Friday. That's the last thing we're going to do. If we prepare it any sooner, like the bikes fly, they tear everything up again. And we'll close it down probably Thursday. We need to get the word out on that too. And then Friday we'll do it. We'll be watering. As soon as we get the water truck finished, we'll be watering. But it's coming together.
Now, you've never been able to host an event like this, partially because the starting gate and some other things, so some of that's come together this year for you, is that right?
Yeah, we've had a lot of real fine effort between all the members and the people involved, and President Tom Hines has been up here just about every day he can possibly be up here. We've had a short notice. We've had only a 5-week notice to do all this, so it's been real hectic.
So is the club pretty excited about this race?
Real excited.
We've wanted this for about 6-7 years now. We worked towards it and wanted it, didn't know how to do it, and this opportunity came through, and all of a sudden we have to do it.
Okay, well, good luck to you.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it.
Yes, if you're into motocross racing, this is a must-see, but if you can't make it this weekend, it's not a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Our OPMC guys have negotiated 2 state championship races this year. They'll be back again on the weekend of October 16th. As for this weekend's action, it gets underway with warm-ups at 9 and racing at about 10:30 on Saturday and Sunday, but the state point races are set for Sunday. Should be a lot of fun out there on that Deer Park track, and again, congratulations to Tom Hines and the local motorcycle club for landing a stop on that state tour. Well, I'll switch gears a bit now for a look at Tuesday's Co-Ed Slow Pitch League softball score. Registered for Sunday's state championship points race, and Saturday's trophy competition drew 110 riders. There were well over 100 trophies to be given out, and a crowd of about 1,000 came out for the 2-day event, the biggest race in the local club's history. Now, those fans would enjoy watching everything from peewees to pros, and what a show the pros would put on. That's PA's Ty Birdwell on the yellow 27 bike at the start of the 250 pro race, and he does not get a good start, but he finds his way quickly to the front of the pack. Birdwell would ride in the back pocket of Jason Norton, but Norton would go down on only the second lap of the race, and the rest of it belonged to Mr. Birdwell. He would put on quite a show for the home fans, showing little sign of the gash to his forehead and minor concussion that he suffered in an end-over-end crash on Saturday. Now, Birdwell would go down again on this, the first moto that he raced on Sunday. He takes a spill on the hairpin corner of the west end of the track, but he is back and riding before fellow PA pro Joe Arnott can catch him. And with professional racing announcer John Vandenberg calling the action from the tower, Birdwell would get the white flag, meaning 1 lap to go, and he would hold off Michael York and Joe Arnott in that last lap.
Ty Birdwell, 27.
Yes, here he comes to take the checkered flag. Ty Ty Birdwell is your 250 Pro winner.
Line is going to be Birdwell taking away, and Michael York.
Next up is the 250 Junior race, and PA's Jason Stanger on the 165 bike would give it his best shot against some of the top riders in Washington. And he would have quite a day in this race, but he would run in third place for much of the way. And here they come to the finish line. It's Nate Terry first, Shane Stoner second, and Jason Stanger of the Olympic Peninsula Motorcycle Club in third. Next up was the 125cc class, and that's PA's Ben Roberts there on the 51 bike. They will get the signal and then take off for the start of their race. And while they do that, I'll show you how pumped up our OPMC club officials are about hosting this race.
Rick, today has just been one of the best days we've ever had at the Olympic Peninsula Motorcycle Club. This track means a lot to our kids and the kids that are growing up in this area. And we sure appreciate you coming up today, Rick, to show everybody what this sport is all about.
Yeah, is this a big deal now for your club to get this race, and do you hope to hang on to it for years to come?
We hope so. It's the first Washington State championship that we've ever had at the track, and it's a state series.
Pretty exciting racing out here.
Yes, it is. The pros are just putting on one of the best races that I've ever seen today. They're racing for 100% payback plus $1,000 pro purse. And that brings a lot of pros from all over the state of Washington.
Well, Ty Birdwell is doing pretty good there.
Ty Birdwell is doing an excellent job out there. And also Joey Arnott, he put on a tremendous show. I believe he just got second or third. Michael York, these guys are just one of the top riders, and it won't be long you'll be seeing them on ESPN.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Tom.
Thank you very much, Rick.
Well, Tom went on to thank all the people who helped put on this race and the state championship series. Will be back for another stop on their 8-race tour of Washington in October. Next up, however, is a hill climb set for September 5th. And next up on today's show is a look at